Hi boys and girls, time for the holidays. Let's make a holiday decoration today. It's going to be a paper wreath that you can put on your door or on the wall. And for it you need your large piece of green paper that's in your art packet. You also will need a little bit of red, so you can take any leftover that you have, or if you don't have any leftover, use your red piece of paper. Just a note, always save extra pieces of paper you can use for other art projects. All right, you'll also need scissors and glue and maybe some tape or a stapler, any one of these. All right, to start, we are going to take our piece of paper and put it horizontally in front of us. That means the long way. And we're going to fold it in half. That means you bend it over, match the corners, use one hand to hold it down and use your other hand to crease it. This hand holds it in place so it doesn't move. Open it back up, and now you take this end and fold it to the middle fold. So to this fold in the middle, you line it up, hold it with one hand, crease it with the other. Then you turn it around and do the same on this side. You take this end, fold it to the middle line, and you might have to open it so you can see it. Fold it so it matches the middle line, hold it with one hand, and then crease it. Feel free to stop the video at any time to complete that step. All right, then you open it up. You should see 1, 2, 3 folds. You fold it back to the half line in half. Now, it's really important that the fold, this is the fold, not the part that opens, faces towards you. You take your scissors and now you cut from the fold to that first folding line. And that's your stopping line. And you want to cut up, keep cutting all the way to the fold line. And you can see about how big these strips are. I cut all the way across. It's really important you cut all the way up to the line, otherwise it will be hard to fold it into a wreath, which is like a circular shape. Keep cutting all the way to the end. Okay, I'm finished. Now I'm going to open it up, and you can see how the middle is cut and that both of the outside lines are solid. I want to fold this now so that the two outside lines match. Now, what you might want to do, take some glue or glue stick and put glue on one of the outside parts. And you want to make sure you have plenty so it will stick together. So I have this. Now I bring the other side over like that. And make sure you try it out before you put the glue on. So it's like this tunnel. Looks like a triangle. Okay, and you can put your hand in there and glue it down. So I reach in there and make sure it sticks. All right, once that's done, you can see it stands up. Now you want to bring those two ends together. like this. You see how they're together? Then I overlap them just a little bit. Now you can use tape and tape this part together. You can glue it. I will just staple it. But either way works. You just want to make sure that the two ends are hooked together. Now you can see I have a wreath. You can add a little string and loop it through her to hang it up. Now to finish this wreath, you want to add some berries, red berries to it, or maybe a bow. So this is a perfect piece to cut red berries out. First, I'm going to draw a bow. So think about how a bow looks. It has two wider parts and then some ribbon hanging down. This is how you can draw it. I would draw it before you cut it. So I start here and I'm going to go up, down like this. Then I make a little circle. You could make the circle first and then match the other part to it. And then you can just make two rectangular shapes. And you can cut this out. I'm just gonna make a big cut. Always save your big pieces. Cut this out. And now I don't want to see my pencil line, so I always will turn it over. I add just a little bit of glue to the middle. I want to figure out, I think I'm going to put the middle where I glued it together, the bow where I glued it together to cover it. And do you see how it has like a little bow at the bottom? And now what's really fun, make some red circles and berries to sprinkle around. For it, I take my leftover piece of paper. I'm going to fold it in half so I can cut two berries out at the same time. You can draw your circles or you can just cut out a whole bunch of red circles. Okay, I'm going to cut out one more set of two. Okay, and now see how I have two at the same time? All right, put some glue on them and just sprinkle them around. 1, 2, put some close. Okay, and my wreath is finished. Happy holidays!